All right, so last segment, we're going to take a look at next week's matchups and we're going to take a look at the power rankings. But first, let's see where I stand when it comes to my predictions. So prior to week 4, I was sitting at 11 and 10. On my matchup predictions, I picked Trash Season against fourth down, grabbed a victory there. Cooking a little sudden against El Jefe, picked up the W there. I picked the Elite over in my Thielen, so I took the L. I did pick up Limo Riding against Team Boo Boo. That was a win. Mr. Incognito against the Power Game. I grabbed the loss on that one. I did pick Speeding Bullets against. I picked Speeding Bullets against Fat Chicks. I grabbed the W there. And then I also picked Bukaki against Pop, so I grabbed the W there. So I had a good, solid 5 and 2 this week, which puts me up to 16 and 12. So a little separation. If you're betting on if you're betting money on this, doing parlays or straight bets with Vegas, this was a better week, and I think we're picking up some steam. So trust my picks for week 5. So we take a look at week 5. We have Cooking a Little Sudden going up against Trash Season. I don't know. I think this might be a trap game for Trash Season. I really do. I think this might be something where he might take this matchup a little lightly. Raquel is picking up steam. I don't know. Like, she put up 148. I don't know how I feel about this team, but something tells me there's going to be an upset. And with that said, picking Cooking a Little Sudden on this one. I think that she might pick up the steam to grab the W. Just don't be surprised. You heard it from me first. Bukaki's going up against El Jefe. I think this is a no-brainer. Bukaki's going to grab the W convincingly. Jeff failed to put up 100 points the majority of the season so far. We have Limo Ride, Jeff Line, Son of a Gun going up against the Elite. A shitty performance by Michael in week 4. And a heartbreaking loss so far, until those are stat correction, for the Elite. He might be taking a knee pretty soon and start trading all of his assets before that trade deadline. I'll tell you that. But I think Mike's going to grab this victory. I think Mike's sitting at 2 and 2, sitting in prime position. I think he's going to be in prime position to be sitting at 3 and 2 after week 5. We have Mr. Incognito going up against Team Boo Boo. Melvin Gordon's back. I don't know how the bye weeks are looking for Team Boo Boo. Something. I just got this weird feeling. Maybe it's the whiskey inside of me right now. Team Boo Boo's going to maybe grab a victory. Because remember, Frank's been relying on New England Patriots. He's been relying on Jameis Winston. What if that ends? What if that ends in week 5? What if Team Boo Boo gets a valiant effort from, I don't know, Cole Beasley? Gets a 40 burger from Cole Beasley. Anything can happen, right? Anything. Picking one on this one. I am. We have No Fat Chicks going up against the Power Game. Power Game had a disappointing, frustrating, not really frustrating when your team doesn't put up points. But I think it's going to be a rebound effort for the Power Game. No Fat Chicks had a flat loss in week 4. Lineup management was kind of skeptical. I think the Power Game is going to rebound. I look at what the Power Game can do, and this is a make or break game for the Power Game. You lose, you're at 1 and 4. It's kind of a must win for both teams. Rain is sitting at 2 and 2. Power Game's at 1 and 3. Both teams need to win to kind of get the ball rolling. I like the Power Game here. I like him to provide this upset. We have Speeding Bullets to wins because he grabbed a W. Going up against Pops. A matchup I think both teams also need to win. We have Pops sitting at 2 and 2. 2 straight losses. Speeding Bullets finally grabbed the W. He put up points. And he finally got these are two teams that were preseason ranked pretty high. Pops, number one, A plus draft. Speeding Bullets also had an A draft. Just the last few weeks, it's just not the performances that they both wanted. Pops, like I said, dropping 2 straight. Speeding Bullets finally grabbed the W convincingly against a tough matchup. So now he's facing some tough opponents. And if he can grab a W, it's a must-win for Speeding Bullets. If he can grab that W, it's going to provide some momentum. He's got a lot of puzzle pieces he's not willing to sell. The rumor around is he's got a lot of trade offers, and he's just not willing to sell quite yet. So this matchup will be the deal breaker for him, I feel like. And Pops, on the other hand, it's also rumored he wants to improve the wide receiving core, is what I've been hearing. And I think Speeding Bullets is going to grab this victory, which will put them both at 2-3, and put them. Speeding Bullets will be on his way up, and Pops will be pressing that panic button. We are now going to take a look at the matchup of the week, and I think this matchup of the week is perfect. We have 4th down and bitches sitting at 2-2, going up against M.I. Thielens. M.I. Thielens sitting at 4-0. I don't know how, but it's a perfect matchup. 2 people that just don't like each other. Every season, they want to beat the shit out of each other. They met up in the playoffs, I believe, 2 years ago, where Speeding Bullets, 4th down bitches ended up beating M.I. Thielens. These 2 don't like each other. These 2 want to grab, they want to beat their asses. I don't like M.I. Thielens either. The team sucks. We were able to cordially sit next to each other, but it's just like with his anal beads around his neck, it's just your team sucks. The team you like sucks. Like, just get your shit together. Get out of here. Okay. But I think this matchup of the week just makes sense. Like, it's a rivalry week. Other than M.I. Thielens, 4th down and bitches. Just wait till he faces Limo Ryden. I'll tell you that. Like, it's gonna get heated. It's gonna get heated. But we take a look at the matchups. 4th down and bitches just lost one against Trash Season. He needs to grab this victory also. And why not at a better time than beating Ricky? We look at the quarterback play. Phillip Rivers going up against Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is overrated. So I give the advantage to Phillip Rivers there. We look at the wide receiving core. He's starting fucking Antonio Callaway, for Christ's sake. Sammy Watkins. Jamison Crowder. Like, those are your 3 starting receivers, for fucking Christ's sake. Going up against Kenny Stills, he's not any better, right? But Sterling Shepard, T.Y. Hilton, if T.Y. Hilton can suit up. Obviously, I think the advantage goes to the wide receiving core. The wide receiving core for 4th down and bitches as well. The running back core, we look at Matt Breida going up against Matt Breida and Le'Veon Bell going up against James Conner and Gallman. That's a no-brainer also. Gallman sucks. Like, that was a one-off game. James Conner was also a one-off game. I don't think he's any good either. We look at the tight end play, Witten and Cook. I think that's a wash. Witten's not like awesome, but Cook, I don't know how I feel about Cook either. We look at the flex. I think the flex advantage is also 4th down and bitches. Eckler, even as a second back going up against Coleman, who's not the lead back either over in San Francisco, advantage of 4th down and bitches. We look at the defense and special teams. Who cares? At the end of the day, 4th down and bitches is grabbing that W. There's a no-brainer there. Like, he's grabbing that W there. I think I look at this. I look at M.I. Thielens every fucking time, and it's like, what am I missing here? What am I missing? Like, he's fucking starting Callaway and Crowder and Watkins, and this guy grabs a W. Like, he's not grabbing the W this week. Like, 4th down and bitches is taking the win. So, with that said, we're going to take a look at our power rankings, and we will send you off on your way. So, power rankings time. Number 14, we look at El Jefe, who is dropping 3 spots. This is no surprise. Your team sucks. Team Boo Boo is actually jumping up a spot. Yeah, it's a very rare time where you can go 3 straight weeks of not scoring 100 points, and you score 99 points, and you lose, and you jump up a spot. So that's one, sitting at 13. If Melvin Gordon is coming back, I don't know if that can do anything for your team. Maybe you'll start scoring 110 points. I don't know. We have the Elite, who is dropping down 2 spots. Very disappointing and frustrating and embarrassing loss against MI Thielens on Monday Night Football, where Juju Smith-Schuster only had 3 points, and you let Ricky just fucking beat you. And this is why you're dropping down 2 spots and you're sitting at 1-3. We have Raquel cooking a little sudden. She's jumping up a spot. Convincingly solid win against El Jefe. I mean, you are at 140. You did put up 148 points. That is dope. But I don't know how I feel about your team. I don't. You grabbed your first win. It is against Jeff. You're jumping up a spot. Number 10, we are looking at Luke. The power game 2 times. A frustrating performance. You're dropping down 3 spots. But I just feel like your team has potential. But you got to figure it out pretty quickly. It doesn't help when Alvin Kamara is not there, not doing anything. It doesn't. It just, you can't have people like Scary Terry again, like kicked out before the game even starts. Not kicked out, but you know what I mean. It doesn't help your cause. We have D-Bach jumping up 4 spots, speeding bullets, sitting at number 9. He grabbed the victory he needed to grab. Scored the points, beat a tough defender. The fantasy gods are looking out for you because you finally figured it out. So, still has a tough matchup against Pops, but this might help out a little bit. Number 8 is Limo Riding, Jet Flying, Son of a Gun. Hasn't made any movement. I don't know. Like, bro, like, you shouldn't have won this matchup, but here you are. That's why you're not making any movement. Number 7 is Mr. Incognito, jumping up 2 spots. Still relying on the same people, but he grabbed a victory. He beat the power game. Like, he's sitting at 3-1. But I don't know how I feel about this team, so this is exactly why he's sitting at 3-1. Steve, 4th down and bitches, sitting at number 6. He lost against Trash Season, but he put up the points. He had a better performance. What sucks is the Austin Eckler show is over with in in Los Angeles. And we don't know how his usage is going to be with Melvin Gordon coming back. We also don't know with Sterling Shepard, with Golden Tate coming back. So we just don't know what the usage is going to be like for those two. But I feel like his team has tons of depth. So this is exactly why he's sitting at number 6 still. Pop is dropping down 3 spots, sitting at number 5. 2 straight losses. You're in trouble, mister. But you're still sitting at 5. Number 4 is Reina, who dropped down 3 spots also. Previously number 1. Very poopy performance. Really? So you need to get your shit together too. Ricky is number 3. Joel, he's sitting at number 2. Bukaki. This might be his for the taking at this rate. The way his team's been playing, his lineup management, he's got tons of depth, still putting up points. I think he had 4 people in double digits on his bench. That's more than like fucking Ricky, Jeff, Boo Boo Juan. Like, fuck. That's just his bench. And number 1 is Trash Season, jumping up 3 spots. Like I said, you got to give the man respect. And there it is. Number 1, Trash Season. Do I feel like this is his for the taking? Not going to answer that. No. But with that said, those are our power rankings. And we are done with hard hits. We made it to week 4. I don't think you guys thought Connor Joe was going to be here past week 2. But we're here. We did it. This is Hard Hits. We are done. Bye-bye. Taco Tuesday.